Hello everyone and welcome to something we haven't done on this channel in quite some time. I am here to play some Binding of Isaac, which I have not played for quite some time. Let me move the volume up a little bit because I feel like it's actually a little bit too low as it is. It should probably be around like here maybe? That sounds like a better volume. Anyway, yeah, we are here to play the Binding of Isaac because I have not played this either on camera or off in quite some time. And I felt like it would be a fun game to kind of jump into as a change of pace from the continuous Spelunky and the continuous lack of knowledge of what to do next. So instead, we're going to play a little bit of Isaac right now. We get the small rock right off the bat, which is awesome, as well as a key out of the tinted rock, which is also great for us. Not a spirit heart, but I think we made out quite well ahead, regardless of that fact. So, despite the fact that I haven't played Isaac in quite some time, I do expect to at least be competent at it still. I don't know if I'll be able to play up to my normal standard of play, but it should be at least much more reasonable than it could be. And we get the virus for Poison Touch in the first item room. I re-rolled the mirror. I know I could have saved the re-roll, see what the boss gave me, but quite frankly, I would rather just get the mirror out of the way first. That is an item that I absolutely refuse to take, and so it would be better to get rid of that and take something from the boss that I might not like to take, instead of making sure I get something from the boss to take and not getting anything from the item room. So, Mr. Duke of Flies dies pretty quick when you already have a damage up. He is not the strongest boss, especially when you can kill his flies. And it is Cat of Nine Tails, which is an item I don't particularly enjoy. There are various reasons why that is not a very great item to have, and we're going to take it anyway though, because it does stack well at times. I personally love getting it when I get Sacred Heart, because it allows me to fire at a more reasonable speed. Granted, it does give the shots less time to home, so there is a negative to that attached, but it also makes it much easier to hit faster moving enemies like zombies, so it is a trade-off of sorts. We are going to check out the curse room, but we are going to wait and... Actually, no, they've proven that you don't need to worry about health loss until the boss room, so let's just go in here. It's just a couple of spiders, nothing important. Of course, having gotten the small rock, we are a little bit slow right now. Our movement speed is not as quick as I would like it to be. There's a diamond there. Little Gish. That's a really good item to get from an item room. Familiars aren't the best items to have, but Little Gish is probably my most favorite familiar in the game, because he is extraordinarily valuable. So I will happily pick him up and save my D6 roll. Could play that fortune teller if we really wanted to. I don't see any reason to just yet. We are going to do our best to destroy everything in here, and we're definitely going to do our best to try to beat this boss without taking a hit, so we can get a deal with the devil. Let's go see, this is just a sacrifice room. So we do want to look for the secret room, but we're going to fight the boss first. It's Gemini. This should be pretty easy, especially with Gish possibly slowing him down if he can land a hit. There we go. Good job, Gishy boy. Just keep pounding away on him. Little dude is free now, and we're going to try to pin him to the wall. That didn't work out perfectly, and I have my hands off the keyboard, so I was a little bit worried there, I won't lie. Let's just take him out though. This is a nice and easy boss fight. We did not, unfortunately, get a deal with the devil, despite not taking any damage on that boss room, which is always an unfortunate turn of events. We are going to plant a bomb here. That is not where the secret room is. Is it up here? It is, and we get some more money. So although we can't get in the shop due to the lack of a key, we are in decent position to get something from the shop next time we can. There's a little bit more money. I was hoping a key would come out of that. So consumable wise, we aren't doing the best. From an actual item perspective, we aren't doing bad at all. We're gonna have 5 health. We're gonna have a little bit of damage up by way of that small rock, as well as Little Gish to help us do a little bit more damage and slow enemies down. And Cat of Nine Tails obviously not a big help in any way, but it's something that we've got at least. And we are going to do our best to try to stick to the outside edge of this map to try to find our boss rooms or our item rooms as fast as possible. I am getting a little bit of frame rate stutter, which is really weird. Once again, since I updated OBS, I've been having a little bit of that problem, and I hope that it's something I can solve, whether it's by reverting my version of OBS a bit, or whatever the case may be that I need to do to make it happen. But as it stands, I do have this little bit of frame rate dropping going on, which is unfortunate. Let's see, we are going to keep going this way. There is just a consistent layer of rooms on the outside here, which I should probably be moved into, not just running alongside of. Slow down is making things much harder. We get a golden key. That's real good. That is real good. Seeing as we're losing out on a shop, that means we can definitely go to the shop. We're going to be able to get into both item rooms, no problem. Getting a golden key is the best thing we could have asked for. And we're going to do our best to kill all these guys without getting hit. Nickel. I wish it would have been a bomb, but oh well. Let's go this way. We get Mr. Fly, Mr. Hive here. Oh, come on. I really hate that room layout. It gets so annoying when they just completely dodge your moves over and over again. And we do have a library here, which is quite nice for us. Especially with the golden key, not having to worry about going in here. We can be like Telepathy for Dummies, Book of Belial, D6, Reroll, Necronomicon, Anarchist Cookbook, D6, and we'll be ready for another reroll. We are going to do our best to kind of break the game open at least a little bit, as much as possible. Part of what we're going to be working on for that, now that we have a library spawned, is hopefully getting the libraries into spawning regular items, which is one of the easiest ways to exploit game mechanics that you can possibly pull off. All you need is a few libraries throughout the course of the game to make it really work out well for you. We are still pretty well clearing out the floor with nothing to show for it. We'll head down next and then to the left, I guess. See what's going on over on this side. And that was an easy room. All these pits are making it impossible for us to pick up any items that drop, even if any do drop, which is getting really annoying, honestly. We do get a bomb, as well as a penny. Sacrificial dagger. You know what, I'm not a big fan of this item, but we're going to use our reroll on the library. No, let's use it here. Mom's pad. I wish we would have used that on the library. At least we would have made some kind of progress if we had. Okay, on we go. We're going to have to reroll that item room again, obviously. I am not about to give the D6 up, especially not on the second and third floor to Mom's pad. And we get greed, which I kind of expected. Which is unfortunate though, because that means that we're probably only going to get one shot that we can access this run. But he died really easily. And this hopper is also going to die. And we get a lot of money. We don't need money, we need keys. What we need more than anything right now is keys. Once we are off this floor with our golden key, we have nothing. The game does not want to give me keys right now. And that makes me a sad panda. I did not actually expect that guy to be the one to pop up. Let's blow up this here tinted rock. Get our first spirit heart of the game. It's a nice change. We got our second item room here. I should have re-rolled the first one before we walked in here. I didn't realize my re-roll was up. That'll happen when you haven't played this game in a while and you're not used to paying attention to stuff like that. Oh, come on. There's another bomb. Halo of Flies. That's real good. It's a very useful item, especially on the late game bosses like Isaac and Blue Baby. And I will not for a second complain about getting it. We do have another bomb, which we can use to get the other tinted rock that was up in the top right corner there if we want to. Of course, with our speed being low, it is kind of annoying to do. Oh man, it's the poop. Game-changing item right there. Look at all the value that had for us. The poop can be useful, but most other spacebar items are more useful than it. You know, situational usage of the poop is nowhere near as good as consistently having a use for better items. We are going to destroy everything in here. Hopefully it won't be too difficult. Very good. We are going to sacrifice our spirit heart to go in this curse room, which gives us 2 live bombs. That did not work out well at all. And our bosses must be attached to that bottom segment there, which was actually kind of unexpected. I expected it to be the other way around, with the item rooms attached there and the boss room attached to the side that we went through. But regardless, we are going to come up here and we are going to go blow up that tinted rock. Mostly for the sake of having a little bit more of a buffer in terms of earning a deal with the devil, knowing we're going to be fighting 2 bosses in a row. So up we go. And we will find tinted rock, which gives us a bomb and a spirit heart. That's not bad. We are actually going to use this other bomb immediately right here, where we get a little gray chest that has 2 live bombs in it. This game is really in full-on troll mode tonight, apparently. I really wish we would get a speed up, I won't lie. If we got a speed up from the boss, I would normally reroll that. In this case, not a chance. I would use that every chance I had. We did not actually get our D6 charge for that room, which is kind of BS. Because we were knocked out of it by the explosion, it didn't have time to register, I guess. Which I don't think I've ever seen happen before, mind you. There is another tinted rock in here, so I kind of wish that we hadn't used our bomb over where we did. There's also a key that we have no way to get to. Let us come all the way back here. We're going to re-roll this here item room item, which will hopefully be something much better than the poop. Holy water. The only thing that is, well, not the only thing, but one of the few things that are actually worse than the poop. If I pick that up, my little gish will be Brother Bobby on every room until I get hit, which is the worst item interaction you could possibly ask for. Yeah, you know your familiar that shoots and slows enemies? Well, he's going to turn into a regular familiar that just shoots. Hope you're okay with that. And we did take a little bit of damage there because I have bad luck. And let's go to the right, which is obviously going to be the path to our bosses. This is a really big catacombs, or caves, I should say. Like, how do I not have a full charge of D6 yet? Ring around the turret guy. We get a pill. The pill is friends till the end. Not the worst thing we could ask for. Let's go re-roll that holy water. I'm getting real tired of this walk. But hey, if you're gonna play Isaac, you should probably play it well enough to actually make it worth the time, you know what I mean? If you just rush on because you don't feel like walking back, you aren't giving yourself the best chance to win. Mom's bra! This game cannot be trolling me any harder than it is right now. Like the small rock, the halo flies, little gish, they were all decent, and we did get a couple of health upgrades from that last boss. But since then, we have gotten absolute garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. On the bright side, by the time we're done with both bosses, we should have one more reroll ready. Because unless this room doesn't have combat, we're guaranteed at least 3 more rooms. And this isn't even the boss room after this, which is actually kind of surprising to me. I honestly did not expect this floor to be this big. The Fool is actually useful if we want to backtrack again. And here we go. Here's our boss room. That was actually some pretty good dodging. I'm gonna give it to myself on that one. Let us... Oh. Okay, we get a key finally. And another penny. Because 40 cents wasn't enough. We needed 41 cents. So now, of course, if I don't want to use this fool just to get back to the starting room and re-roll the item room, we could save it for after the mom boss fight to try to pull off getting an devil room on that fight. Which is very possible. Surprised we didn't take any hits there. Okay. And the boss itself is dead. We just have the little worms to deal with. Tears up. I don't know if I want that or not. We're going to be fighting Gertie next. I just took a hit against one of the flies. That's horrible. Okay, well, we probably aren't going to get a deal with the devil now. I guess I could just stand behind Gertie, clear out the flies when she spawns them, and just take her out the easy way. Because she literally cannot hit you when you're back here unless the flies hit you before you're able to kill them. I guess the nubs could shoot back far enough to hit you, but it's not very common that they do. Let's take out this other one. Speed up I will definitely take. You know what, we are going to take the tears up, and we are going to pop the fool and reroll this item room, because quite frankly, we've got like nothing going for us right now. And we finally have a little bit of speed, but... And another crappy spacebar item. Jesus. This is the frustrating kind of run where you're getting like just enough to get by and nothing else. You know? We had a golden key, we could go to the shop, the item room, or both item rooms, the library. We got, out of all those places we went, we got a halo of flies. That's all we got out of this whole floor. The halo of flies, a tears up, and a speed up. On to the depths. This is where the game's going to start to get real tough, given the items that we've got so far. Not so much that the enemies are any harder, or specifically any harder, but the fact that we just don't have the type of power that you should usually have by this point. Thank God, another key. It's our third key the whole run. Let us kill these guys as best we can. And we've also got a no devil room so far, which is horrible. Especially considering that we did beat that first boss without taking any damage, so we should have got one for him. Leapers are going to be annoying, because they're going to take a lot of hits to kill. Just walked into that zombie. I guess that's one way to take care of it. There's a key in there we can't get to because we don't have any bombs. Like everything outside of money, we're just getting trolled on endlessly. Point being, another penny, because with at most probably, well, at most 2 shops, most likely 1 shop to go, we definitely need, you know, more than 40 cents. Let us go back here and up. What will we find? Hopefully something decent. Another room full of bomb flies and nubs. That guy actually went down pretty easily. This champion nub shouldn't be a problem. He drops a penny, of course. Pushpin, I'm not even going to bother picking up. It is not a very good trinket. I mean, it's an objective upgrade, don't get me wrong, but... that was bad bomb placement. In fact, I believe our run is now over, because I placed 1 bomb wrong. Well, I guess I've got to use a really, really crappy maneuver here. Which is I've got to waste a key to get this spirit heart. And then go to the challenge room and hope that I get a bomb in there. If not, we're going to cheat ourselves a way to move forward because this is kind of ridiculous. Well, at least we got what we needed. I don't have to pull up cheat engine just so I can move on in the game. Like, that's a horrible situation. Yes, there was a way that I could have made it through that room without problem. But if there hadn't been troll bombs there, I would have literally been stuck with a game-ending situation because the room didn't give me enough bombs to get through, which is pretty crappy if you ask me. Oh, come on. No, don't. God damn it. Yeah, just hit me, whatever. We got another penny. Whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo. It really did frustrate me that we essentially reached a potential game over state simply because the game hasn't given us enough bombs to where we could do anything about it. Now we finally get a few bombs. Thankfully don't have to use any more to move around. We're going to go back a couple rooms. We are going to blow up the tinted rock. Because who knows, maybe it'll be something worthwhile. Bomb and a spirit heart, that worked out well for us. Let us see what we get when we go up from here. Of course, I would love to go to the library, but we've only got one key now, thanks to a certain stupid room. There's another key. Question is if we save that for the shop or if we use it for here. I'm going to say that we use it for the shop at the moment because I don't have a reroll. Speed and damage up. That's a real good upgrade to pick up. Thank you for giving me something worthwhile, game. But yeah, the shop we know won't have greed in it because we had greed on the last floor. And it will, since we don't have a reroll, the library is going to be not all that useful to us anyway. Okay, this could be big right here, this demon beggar. Portable slot machine. All this money we have may finally come in handy. It may finally pay off. We get a pill, which we will wait to take. Get another pill, which we will also wait to take. We're going to get a bit cocky here. 10 bombs from the demon beggar. A luck down and a range down. Great. We'll come back for that. So the portable slot machine means that all that money that we had is actually potentially worthwhile. There is an exploit that we can use with that if you are not aware, which we will be seeing very shortly here, most likely. But first we have to kill this boss. It's Gish, which is one of those weird moments when things that shouldn't happen keeps happening. Because you really shouldn't be fighting Gish after you already have little Gish. It does happen occasionally, but not very often. Regardless, he should be easy enough to take out. Oh god. Well, I guess on the bright side, Poison Touch did some damage to him. Let's just keep on shooting. We really feel like we're doing a lot less damage than I think we should be given the items we have. And I'm still not sure why the game is just not giving me anything deal with the devil-wise. Yet again, we get nothing. We'll take Squeezy. We'll blow up this Tinder Rock. It's another Spirit Heart, which is good, because that means that we now have a buffer. Now, portable slot machine. Here's what we do. We're going to come in here. We are going to grab this. We are not going to keep this item. We are going to use pretty much all of our money on it. If we get a temperance card, we could break this game open even further. And then we're going to stand here. And we're going to play the portable slots. We're going to keep playing until eventually we are going to have a single fly spawn. Hopefully. Here's a penny. We are probably going to get back to full health from this as well. A pill, which is friends till the end. Another pill, which is full health. Okay. Good to know that's in the rotation. Oh, come on. You're really going to do me like this game? Oh, it finally spawned and I walked into it. I should be standing still. My halo of flies made that a little bit more difficult than it should have been. Oh, come on. Of course. And God forbid it give us any keys, the thing that we still really need. And another luck down pill. Whoop-de-freaking-do. This game can be a nightmare sometimes. Not to mention, the Demon Beggar not giving me a deal with the devil item. Not a single deal with the devil throughout the entire game thus far. We're on the Depths 1 and we haven't seen a single devil item. Even when we had a Demon Beggar who should have spawned one. It's just absolutely doing everything in its power to make this the worst possible run it could be. Well, I mean, not the worst. We have gotten some decent items at least, but dear lord. Oh yay, a spirit heart. Woo. And as mentioned, of course, we didn't get a single key from that slot machine binge that we did. Because why would the game want to do anything to make the game reasonably doable? Who would have thought that Halo of Flies would cost me 2 boss items? 2! Not 1, 2 boss items cost me by Halo of Flies. Blow up this slot machine too. 2 half-red hearts. Monster Manuel, Book of Revelations. At least the Book of Revelations did something for us, I guess. Wasn't really worth a key for a spirit heart, mind you, but... well, we'll give this 2 more shots, I guess. We might as well just use the rest of the money. And a half-red heart to top it all off. Whoop-dee-doo. I'm still not sure why we haven't seen a single devil item. It almost seems like my game is just screwed up. Like... the Demon Beggar is supposed to spawn an item from Deal with the Angel or Devil, unless you've seen all of them. There's no reason that he should have been spawning what he spawned. Boom. Of course we get Necropolis, the harder of the 2 floors when the game doesn't want to give us anything to work with. The fact that it's still taking us this long to kill these things is a problem. Die. Everything needs to die. At least it finally gave me a key when I needed one, and a trip to the secret room. Where we get enough change, where if we get a key, we can at least make visiting the shop worth an effort. I should also add, of course, I had to be Curse of Darkness for this floor. Because the game hasn't trolled me enough, let's give you a Curse of Darkness floor on the Depths. Or on Necropolis, I should say. Another key, that's actually very helpful. Scapular, screw you. Screw you, game. Yes, I know there are scapular exploits. Do I care? No. I think we came out ahead in that. Let's kill this thing. After this room, we're going to go back to the item room and get our scapular rerolled, which might involve losing another bit of health. Nope. We managed to make it through just fine, actually. And the magnet. Oh, thank you so much for the magnet. Such a game-changing item. I wish I could have gotten that, you know, at any point when it would have made a viable difference to my run. There's another penny, which I guess is actually useful again. Let's go down now, I guess. We could use a bomb and a key to get that golden chest. There's our boss room. Don't want to go there yet. I hate this room. I hate this room. These are the worst enemies in the game by a long shot. Okay. Let's check out the challenge room. We get a key and a bomb. That is actually kind of useful, I guess. I know I complained about keys the whole game, but we don't really need all that many right now. It's useful because if we find a library, we can go there now. Well, we can go there and the shop now, I guess I should say. Try to wipe these guys out before they start gathering up too much. Okay, I guess I'm going to kill that one with Poison Touch. And... Okay, another penny. Pennies galore. We've had more money than we could ever use in this run, but you know what? I'm going to use this on this gold chest. Screw it. We need something. Well, I guess it technically was worth it, although not by very much. This way. No, other way. Okay. So we have no reason to go back down there until we're ready for the boss. Harlequin baby, no thank you. Please, give me something passive that actually makes a difference in my run, instead of something passive that is a waste of my time. I mean, Harlequin baby's not bad, but it's not a great familiar. It's not all that worthwhile. And of course, we're in a room full of everything that spawns flies possible. Because why would we not want to spam the room with as many enemies as we possibly could? Everything die. Everything needs to just shut up and die. We'll go in the shop or the library, and it's greed again. What a surprise. The only two shops we had access to were greed and greed. Oh wait, no, I take that back. We had access to the shop on the last floor. It was the portable slots. That ended up wasting 40 cents and giving me nothing but some hearts. I don't know if I've ever had a run of Isaac that was this trolly. Like, I have had some troll runs in Isaac, but this bad? I don't know. Back to the item room we go. And what do we get? We get a D20. Not all that useful. Again. Ay, 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 ay. I just want one useful item. Just one. I just want the game to give me something that's not worthless. I wanted some kind of deal with the devil item that's going to help me a lot. Or I want some kind of item room item that is actually a good upgrade to get. And don't get me wrong, growth hormones is good. Might as well use this because we're going to carry full health with us. You know, growth hormones is good. Little Gish is good, although we fought the Little Gish boss, Gish boss later, so we didn't really need to waste an item room on that. Other than that, you know, Halo of Flies, it's not bad, but when you aren't getting anything else, not as great as it could be. Of course, we got another room with masks and hearts, because what would the necropolis be without giving you way more of these guys than you could ever want? Taking damage, of course. Even like a single Joker card. We haven't even had a tarot card this run, except for the Fool. That's the kind of run we're on. I don't know why I went in here before going back to reroll. It doesn't matter. This is our last room that we're going to have to charge anything up anyway. We're only getting one more reroll on this floor, and it is being allocated to whatever it was in the item room that I didn't care for. Really, game? Oh my. Hey, I heard you wanted to get some Devil Room items, so here's an item in the Curse Room. Guess what? It's gonna be the quarter when there are no more shops left in the game, followed by the shovel, which you don't want to take anyway. I really hate this game. Actually, I love Isaac, but this run in particular, I guess I should say. I really hate this run. Now watch me fight Blue Mom, because why not fight the hardest variant of Mom? Oh, who called it? Who called it? I was really hoping that she would step on her own eye right there. I don't even care that I'm hemorrhaging health right now. This is not a victory run in the making. We got every item that we're going to have for the game bar one. And we have nothing worthwhile. Well, we have stuff that's worthwhile. I keep saying that, but we do have stuff that's worthwhile. Just not good enough to carry us through the end game, which is horrifying and terrible. Let me guess, the Utero XL. Come on, game, come on. Oh, nope, we actually got the Womb 1. I'm surprised. Maybe the game decided to take some pity on us in this run. Now I'm just playing... It's a bit me playing sloppily. It's a bit me just not really being in a position where doing well is all that viable. And I can do decently, but... the damage output isn't there, the health isn't there, the, you know, passive abilities isn't there. Now we're finally getting keys consistently, because why not on the Womb? I guess on the bright side, if we do make it to the chest, we'll be in good shape in that respect. I guess we could get Fate down here, which wouldn't be a bad thing to pick up. Although flying is severely less useful by the time you're on the Womb. Still useful, but nowhere near as useful as it is earlier in the game. Okay, come on. I'm still kind of upset over that Demon Beggar giving us Boom. Like, of all the items that it could have given us, the items that it should have given us, that's the one it picks. 2 bombs for that, not really worth it. Book of Sin, drop that. It's another full health pill. Quad shot. Now there's an item that's useful. We can reroll Shoop the Whoop after we get another reroll. And finally, like 6 floors later, our rerolling of that initial library pays off. I wish we could have an arcade on this floor. Unfortunately, it's the first floor, so we can't. Because if we did, we have 2 full health pills we could use toward getting an HP/speed upgrade in the form of the blood bag. Let's kill everything in here. There's another key that we could get for a bomb. Probably not a bad idea. That right there is a very bad value proposition. Let's take out as much as we can. Now, of course, if we get an item like Polyphemus, and then we get Mom's Knife, because we have Quad Shot now, it is going to nerf the amount of damage we would do. The Lovers, much less useful than this full health. However, does that mean that I don't want Polyphemus? Not whatsoever. I would kill for that item. Or Mom's Knife, whichever you want to give me, game. It's easy enough. Let's walk all the way back to the library. We're going to plant that there so we can get the key on the way back. And what do we have now? Did we pick up Shoop the Whoop once? I don't think we did. Fire my laser! Bomb bag, not useful. Not useful in the least. I'm thinking the boss pretty much has to be in that bottom right area. So let's swing up here to this upper area. See if we can't pull off anything interesting here. And by interesting, I mean getting another reroll. We do get another key, that's a plus. A curse room, what do we have in here? 2 chests, 2 bombs, and teleport to the devil room / angel room. Guardian Angel. That might have been a really bad decision, but here's my idea. We are going to try to get to the boss. If we beat the boss, now that we've already been to the angel room, it should open up for us. And we should be able to reroll that Guardian Angel and hope for Sacred Heart. Except we need to beat one more room before the boss so we actually have a reroll charged. So, back we go. If I had known there wasn't going to be enemies in that room, I would have taken care of this one up top first, but oh well. Let's see now. I'm going to pop in here, where we find a few of these dudes. We could fight one more room. I think this is probably the last. I mean, this has to be the last room on the level, so why not just fight it now? Now the question is, assuming that we do get let back into that angel room, which we should, by all means. Assuming that we do get let back in there, we will have to decide, would we rather have... The Emperor is a real good card. Would we rather have the Guardian Angel, or the nothing from this boss room, or not being able to take whatever it was that spawned in the library last, which I cannot for the life of me recall. In that respect, I kind of feel like I want to reroll Guardian Angel because it has the most potential upside. Well, now that we got hit, even though we've already been to the Angel Room, who knows if it's going to spawn again, so this decision might be made easier for us. And we got hit again. Whoop-de-doo. Luckily, we have 2 full health pills laying on the floor for us. Dead. The Angel Room does open. What are we gonna get? Guardian Angel anyway. Thanks, game, because there was nothing else that you could have given me. Nope, not at all. I am gonna use this pony. Not permanently, but we're going to see what this pill does. I found pills and ate them. Great. You're going to pop open this golden chest, which gives us a couple more keys, as well as gets us back to almost full health. And we are going to go pick up one of these full health pills. We could also try to see if greed is somewhere. That's a luck down. That's not the full health. We could also try to see if there's a greed in the super room. Super room? Secret room. No, but there is an Ankh, which is, once again, the worst item you possibly could have given me from there. Thank you so much for that. We don't want to be quite at full health. Would rather be at half a heart down. And off we go to the exit of the floor, I guess. What was in here? I don't remember if it's something that we could take and just didn't, if it was a crappy spacebar item. Bomb bag, we might as well take it. I mean, there's really no reason not to, at least it gets it out of the rotation. We won't have to worry about seeing it again, I guess. Now, it's 46 minutes, and we're still on the womb part 1. We're not overpowered, we're not doing well, we're just surviving. Because the game is being a royal pain in the neck. But on the bright side, at least we got Mutant Spider. I swear it's been like a steady flow if we keep getting like just one item that's good enough to keep me going, but not good enough to make a huge difference. Like, it's just we just barely snuck that Mutant Spider in. And it's not hugely useful, but it is useful. Get teleported to the angel room again when there's nothing to gain from it. Bets. You better believe I was going in there. There are very few reasons to avoid a curse room. None of them applied right now. In fact, this is one of the situations where the curse room can be pivotal to your success. Bombs and some coins. And if you could get money equals power, I guess those aren't entirely worthless. Actually, we do want this heart. And I got hit by Larry Jr. because why not? You know, for my first run playing this in a long time, this is not exactly the way I would have hoped it would go. We aren't picking up that Eternal Heart yet. We're going to save it till the end of the floor, because otherwise we are probably going to lose it. I wish we had like a compass or even a map. But of course we had one shop that we could actually both get to and not have greed in it. Apparently my tears don't want to shoot RAS bombs, which is not normal. There we go, shoot it when you knock it out of the way for him. There we go. Good job, Tears, you did what you're supposed to do. Lots and lots of bombs. Could have used those much earlier when they were actually of use to me. But I guess thanks for the sentiment. This is actually potentially very good. Yeah, you spawn those guys. We need to keep one of them alive. And kill you. Didn't get anything from that one. I could see this trolling us like crazy again. What I really want is for him to drop the quarter. I don't know if he can though, because we've already seen the quarter once, even though we didn't pick it up. I don't believe that's an issue, but I'm not sure, because the game has been acting kind of unusually tonight anyway. A lot more money. Can I just fight normal greed once? Have him drop the Steam sale? It'd be much less frustrating than fighting you, Super Greed. Still no sign of any kind of item drop. Now money equals power would be a real nice upgrade to pick up. But of course our chances to get that are kind of low at this point in the game. Thank you. And again, nothing dropped of interest. One more try and then we give this up. I just want something to work. I just want the game to let me do something. Like, the thing is, I need something else to give me a chance to beat the late bosses. I cannot beat Blue Baby and Isaac with what I got right now, I'm thinking. Thank you. Finally. Now that we know that he can actually drop us what we need him to drop, now we're going to give it some more shots. We could make this relatively lucrative for ourselves, but we need some more of those item drops. It's definitely a good thing that we have this full health pill, don't get me wrong. Second quarter. Okay, finally something is working for us. Slowly but surely. Unfortunately, you know, being in the secret room, I don't think there are any actual, like, stat upgrades that we can get besides health, but we could get something useful regardless. And if we can reroll all the secret room items away, then we can get something good from the regular pool. Although I'm not sure if that works quite as well with the secret room. I was gonna say, don't kill that last one, please. Thank you. So now we got 3 items to reroll in here. We aren't going to keep going too much longer here. I do want to save some bombs for the Mom's Heart fight. It lives fight, I guess I should say. And we do want to have a decent situation come time when that's all said and done. But with the bomb bag, I'm not too concerned about gaining bombs back. We'll give this one more try before we reroll. And we could keep going with this, but it's taking so long to kill him each time. Ah, screw it. We're going to go for a couple more. I should really pick up those pennies in there so that the lag stops. Or slows down a bit. Well, speeds up a bit, I guess would be the technical term for lag ending. Of course, that landed in the perfect spot to not get blocked by my guardian angel or flies. Oh, what's in this chest? Bombs and more money. You know what? 4 quarters is enough for me to reroll. We do get Transcendence. A Unicorn Horn doesn't really help me. Get a Tarot card. Another full health pill, which is real good. Because that means we can use one now. Grab the other one. We want to pick up Transcendence. Because Flight is not the most useful at this point in the game, but it's still useful. Bob's Rod and Head we might as well use once to make our journey out of here quicker. Oh yeah, it was a mini boss room, so we can't. Never mind. So, we do have a couple more items that we can reroll, which will hopefully turn out well for us. Come on. Of course, what I really should have done is started re-rolling those a little bit earlier. Well, no, because if each of those didn't count as a room completed, so I guess it wouldn't have made a difference. So, of course, Transcendence isn't quite on par with Spirit of the Night and, what's it called, Dead Dove, because it doesn't give you the Ouija board active to begin with. But it does at least give you the power of flight, which is hugely helpful. Get a bomb. Oh, I have a full D6 charge, so back to the secret room. Now we can reroll these 3. We get a 1-up. You know what? I'm doing it. We have fought hard through this run. I am doing it. And now we enter easy mode. This is the first time I've used Epic Fetus in a long time, even counting just the time that I've played, not the time that I've been off from playing. Stupid thing. Let's go. Now we're on easy mode, now the rest of the game is trivial. In fact, if you would like to see how trivial, after I take out these eyeballs... Oops. Now I can just kind of stick my cursor in the middle of the screen, click and hold. Point and click adventure Binding of Isaac. Although admittedly, on Mom's heart, when she spawns the bosses, you do have to control things a little bit by hand, but... And I also kind of prefer to use the keyboard and just move it into the center. It's just fun to point out that you can do that. That's why I usually don't take Epic Fetus, but this run has been going on a long time. We haven't had much going for us. So I think we deserve just a nice, easy ending. We fought hard to get this item. And we are going to start exploring down here looking for Isaac. Everything is dying real quick, of course. You get a luck down pill, no thank you. Maybe. Maybe we're going to be lucky and this is going to be the way to the boss room already. Oops. Just hit myself with that. I could just be rushing these rooms and blowing open the doors to all of them, but... that is not good practice for the chess, where that becomes impossible. You stop teleporting. And this is not the correct way to the boss. Okay. So now we have to walk all the way back up here. Or fly, I guess, since we did find Transcendence as well. No secret room. That is a secret room. Might as well get up to 99 cents. If we get to, if we end up finding money equals power on the chest, it does make the very, very slimmest of differences. Tarot card is the moon, not helpful. Not helpful in the least. There we go. I believe we could actually do the greed exploit on this room. If we convinced him to drop the Steam sale, since we have Epic Fetus, we could just back out and back in. But once again, we have Epic Fetus, so why would we bother? There's literally nothing we can get that can make this weapon any more overpowered than it already is. We just need to find the boss. Find the boss, kill the boss. Find the boss, kill the boss, done. That's how the rest of this run goes. Go, kill these Lokis nice and easily. Strength card, why not? I don't know why I would use it, but might as well. Kill everything. Death would normally be a little bit difficult, but having Epic Fetus, he's actually quite simple. Because we can just kind of aim our shots at his horse. And let's go fight Isaac. Do 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 do. And we're gonna play point and click adventure time. Honestly, I'm not too worried about my health right now. We've got a full health pill, a 1-up, we've got an onk after that. That worked out perfectly. There we go. We took one hit, we got one heart out of it, and we're on to the chest. Let's see what items the chest gives us, shall we? Attack fly, teleport, Spelunker's hat. Wow, game. If I hadn't exploited you to get Epic Fetus, I would be sad right now. I mean, I guess out of all these, I might as well try for less than 3. Nope, not gonna get it because he died first. Couple of Gertie Juniors should be no problem. There we go. Inside the chest, my best friend, no thank you. And here we are at the boss room as soon as we kill Famine and War here. Once again, I'm not really concerned about my health, so that makes this much less threatening when he starts walking after me and being like, hey, I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna just be like, no, you're not. Now I can walk in here to Blue Baby, just kind of walk over to the left side here, have one finger on Q, one finger on the mouse button, and we click. Clickety clickety clack. Click 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 on Blue Baby. Murder him the easy way. And having Guardian Angel ends up paying off because it makes these shots much easier to block. Okay, we're pretty much done with this fight by now. So that run was extraordinarily trolly throughout, but luckily thanks to the little bit of exploitation we actually managed to pull off in the way of killing greed repeatedly, we did manage to get an item that made it very possible and very simple for us to beat the game. So as always, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this kind of rare view of me playing Isaac. It was definitely a good time to, well, I wouldn't go that far through most of it, but it was definitely nice to jump back into Isaac, a game that I used to play a whole lot of, and get some time in with it. Even if the game was trolling me a whole lot and it was a very frustrating run, it still ended up well, so I can't complain. As always, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Take care, everyone.